Welcome to Siem Reap, Cambodia. On this video, we're going to show you one of the perks that we have of living in Southeast Asia. We love that it is incredibly easy for us to just hop over to another country real quick over the weekend. You won't want to miss any of it, so hit that subscribe button and join the adventure. Alright, it is actually not like crazy early in the morning. We did wake up kind of early.
We woke up before the sun.
So we took our Grab. We scheduled them ahead of time, and so they picked us up at 6. Took us from our school to here to the bus station, and now we're eating some breakfast that we got last night. We're gonna leave in like an hour and a half. I'll give you guys the link to the company that we booked with so that if you need to make a visa run like we're doing, you can book through them. We're on the bus and it's really nice. So I'm excited that we get to be on here for so long. I'm glad that we're not riding in a van. We are riding on an actual bus, and I booked this probably a month in advance or so, but when I did, I was able to pick pretty much whatever seat I want. So of course I got the front seat on the second floor of this bus. And so that's where we get to ride for the next like 12 hours.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to...
Well, we made it to Siem Reap. Everything was really good. I really enjoyed that bus ride. Like, it was nice and air conditioned and lots of space, and Liam fell asleep like with only an hour left to go, and so he's a little grumpy right now because we had to wake him up. So getting off the bus was a bit stressful, but that was just because he was asleep. Normally I think it would have been fine. We are getting our hotel, Airbnb, whatever it is, we're getting them to come pick us up, and I'm really excited that we're here.
So the bus actually didn't drop us off exactly where we originally planned for them to go, but the hotel that we're staying at is really great because they actually gave us their WhatsApp number. So I've been able to just text them and say, hey, we have a different address, and they're on their way now. Okay, so we made it through all that traffic to our hotel, and guys, I'm so excited for the place that we're staying at. It's basically a big house that they've converted into a hotel. And we have the family room, and I'm so excited to be staying here. Let me show you what it looks like. We have the family suite, so we actually have 2 rooms as part of this family suite. So we've got this looks like 2 full-size beds in here. And then in this room, we have king-size bed. Liam is so ready to swim, so we gotta take him to the pool. We're super excited. This hotel is amazing. I'm gonna show you around the rest of the place so that you can see how awesome this is. It's so amazing that they've just taken this house and turned it into a hotel.
Are you ready to swim? Yes! Gotta test it out.
He heard there was a pool here, and so that is all he could think about for the last like 3 hours is that there's a swimming pool. So as soon as we got here, that was the first thing we did was jump in the pool.
Liam, are you happy?
Yes!
This family size room is amazing because Tim and I have this king bed, but then we just have one toddler. Yeah, down here. And we push the 2 full beds together, and he is having the time of his life. He's so happy. It reminds me when we were in Japan and we just like slept on the floor. I barricaded him on both sides because like he sleeps in a toddler bed that's like off the ground a little bit, but this is higher off the ground, and I think this will work. What am I doing? I'm talking to the camera. What are you doing? Bussing? You're tumbling.
Good morning and welcome back to Cambodia. This morning I've woken up to just kind of walk around the place that we're staying at. And yesterday I said that we're staying at a hotel. It's more of a cross between a hotel, an Airbnb, and a homestay. The place that we're staying at is called Atoh's Maison, which it's basically just one big house that they have converted into several different rooms. The owner is super friendly. He loves to get to know all of the guests, and he actually invited us all to dinner last night. And so last night was New Year's Eve, and so we all got to have some dinner together, and we're going back to dinner again. So it's a really awesome experience. You gotta stay here because it's so unique, it's so nice, it's so much better than just staying at a regular hotel. So they actually offer breakfast at this place, and luckily for us, they offer Western breakfast, which was really exciting. Because depending on who you are, you may want to experience like local cuisine when you travel. For Abby and I, since we live in Thailand, it's always fun to be able to get some Western food. So that's what we're gonna go do now.
So
Good?
It's good?
Yeah.
Okay, so our first stop today is coffee. And this is actually not our first trip to Cambodia. This is the second time that we've been here. And last time we came here, we came to this place called Brown Coffee. And they had some amazing coffee last time we were here. So we're here again to see if it's still just as good as I remember. So I've got the Brown Signature Latte. And it is really good. What you got?
Oreo green tea frappe and an apple Danish that Liam hates.
So we actually learned this last time when we were here when going to Angkor Wat. There's actually a place where you go and buy your tickets somewhere outside of the Angkor Park area. And so you go there to buy your tickets before you actually come inside.
All right, how are you doing with this walk?
Well, if the boy could walk on his own, it'd be a lot easier.
Which you can.
But he's kind of having a rough day, so we're gonna have to change our plans, which means like it's kind of gonna be a spontaneous video because like what do you do when you have one day to see something cool like this, and that one day is also his off day? So like we're gonna have to change around some stuff to make it work. So it's been a few years since we've been to Angkor Wat, but I've forgotten how beautiful this place is. It's crazy how intricate some of the details are on the carvings around all of the temples. It's so detailed. It's amazing that this is not one of the wonders of the world. Okay, so when Liam has off days like this, while we're traveling, we do two things. One is we see what Abby and I can do while he's still out and about, and then we take turns. So Abby's with him, just sitting in the shade. We've got some toys, we've got water for him, and I'm going to go over to the main temple. And then the other thing that we do is eventually we will have to scrap some plans. And so since we've already been here, today's not a big deal that we're gonna scrap some of the plans. We're still gonna go to the main temple, but then we're not gonna get to go to some of the surrounding temples. So if you come here, there's not just the main one that's in the middle, but there's also several other ones that are also very unique. One of my favorite ones is the one that has faces carved into the side of the temple. So anyway, so I've been there before, but we're not gonna go there today. Ultimately, we realized that it just wasn't worth us getting to do all that we wanted to do at the sake of Liam being super miserable. And so that's why we decided like we're gonna change our plans and do what's best for the family and not just best for ourselves. So we've now been here during a break in October, and now we're here over, like, this is actually New Year's Day. And so it's way more crowded than it was last time. So definitely if you're gonna try to do anything, like, don't try to do anything crazy over Christmas break. Like, any travel is always going to be kind of madness during the Christmas break. And I always say do this like first thing in the morning, which we didn't do today. So rookie travel mistake. Something to keep in mind when you come to Angkor Wat is that it is so much bigger than you think it is. Like, it took me 20 minutes to walk to like the main part of the temple. It took so long because it's just so massive, and it seems like it just kind of like keeps on going and going, and it doesn't look super big from a distance, but then you get up to it and it's just massive. I love that Angkor Wat has so many like ledges that you can climb all over. So the temple's really fun to explore because it's like basically a big playground. I love finding surreal moments like this when I'm traveling. Like this one, I found this side temple that I climbed on top of, and nobody else is here. Like, there's so many people over on the main one back there, but like where I'm at, there's nobody here right now. And so it's kind of cool because you can see like the main temple from here, but there's also no people.
Angkor Wat was beautiful and very hot, so we decided to just spend about an hour there and get all the shots that we want and then go. So we are back at our hotel and Liam napped, and we've got food ordered, and we're going in the pool, and we're so excited. Anyway, this is turning into a very restful, much needed restful trip.
So we had such a restful afternoon.
It was wonderful.
Liam took a nap and we played at the pool. We ordered some lunch. One thing that we have figured out that's really interesting in Cambodia, pretty much every single place that you go to will use USD, but they only accept US dollars that were made before, I think the year was like 2019. So we have a $20 bill and it's real. We checked to make sure that there was a watermark, but they don't like it because it was manufactured in 2013. So like all of your currency has to be more recent if you're gonna use it here. Okay, so this is the third type of tuk-tuk that we've ridden in today.
We're getting all of them.
I think they're so interesting, all of them.
And I like the breeze. Even though it's hot outside, if you're in the shade and in the breeze, it's wonderful. You're looking for a tiger?
Yeah, tree.
You're looking for a tiger in the tree?
So we've come over to Pub Street, which sounds like it has nothing but bars, but it's super family friendly. There are restaurants, stores, basically anything that you could imagine that you would want to do, it has it here. And so we're gonna go exploring. We've stopped at this gelato restaurant and it's very good.
What are we here for?
Okay.
Ice cream. Yeah.
This. Wow.
Happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind did you get?
Sorry.
Was this your idea to get ice cream? It was. It was his idea. We got gelato. You know, same thing.
Yes.
What is it?
This.
What shape is that?
Circle.
This is a good place.
Don't step in that.
Tim, how do we always end up here?
Because we're just Thai. So there's still plenty of things to do here, like plenty of restaurants, plenty of stores, but it seems like because we've gotten here a little bit earlier, there aren't as many places open right now. So if you came back here later, like all of this would be pretty crowded.
And that was it. He's taking a nap.
And 2 cappuccinos.
We got a whole platter of hummus and dips and pita. It looks really good.
This whole trip to Cambodia has been such a whirlwind. We've only been here for a little over 24 hours, but I hope you guys enjoyed our time here. We're only here on a visa run-in, so it's not for a vacation. I would love for you guys to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next video.